quite a few games that I have need updated, and I only buy a certain amount of data a month for the phone, so
No, for sure. I know what you mean.
I
Yeah.
got 45 gigs a month.
Oh, that's quite a bit though. As long as you're just like using it to what, like
Is
game
Yeah, as
online,
long
you're
as I'm
not
just
downloading
playing.
any like DLC or
If
games,
I
right?
if I do DLC or
Or
something like
update,
that, I
just
try to limit
update.
it to
Yeah, updates or something. I know
at
what you
least
mean.
only 10 gigs.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's yeah. Still, that's a ton. Because like online gaming, even like a whole month isn't that much. It's like maybe a gig or two worth of actual transfer data for packets and shit.
It was like I run usually like right at 8 or 9
8 or 9, you find?
at the end of the month.
But
Yeah,
that's including like voice transfer and then what?
yeah,
Do you
voice
watch any
transfer. And I've
videos,
been
like YouTube videos or anything? Do you do YouTube?
not on the Xbox. I just watch it on the phone because my data's free. I have
There you
unlimited
go.
data on the
Use
phone.
the phone. There you go. That's smart. That's what I do for while
But I
I'm
can hook the phone up to the
streaming.
TV because I got all the little attachments for my phone.
The way I stream now, I don't have a way to preview it because it helps performance on my
Uh,
laptop. So I have to use my phone to preview it, which is what I'm doing right now. There it is. I'm live right now if you want to show some support, asshole. I mean, if you want to see my base, if you want to see my base for a second, see what I got going on in Rustopia. Speaking of, this is all done.
Yeah, it was one game that I never really got into. I played it so long ago.
Alright, that's what I
I
did. I made
brought up
this.
the
I
old
made that.
Minecraft server again, and then
Shit, that's big. Where do I... Oh, no, that's...
started a new Minecraft server, and then started playing Minecraft Dungeons. Other than that, I've been playing Halo Wars.
Yeah. Halo Wars is fucking your jam. I remember that. You play Halo Wars 2 at all?
That's what I was playing.
Nice.
I've got the complete edition, so I got all the heroes and shit like that.
Should I pick this up? What happens if I pick that up? The only way to find out.
So yeah, we've been having some real life issues here lately.
Who, you and who?
The club.
In the club. Oh yeah, you were saying in this new club
We
that you're
got
in.
some rivalry with another club in the area, and they're racist and don't like black people. And
That's ridiculous. That's so dumb. I hate that kind of fucking intolerance bullshit. That's why I like
yeah,
this.
well, we went.
That's why I like this specific server I'm in now. I went to one of the community tab servers because I knew
We
if I
went
went
to
in
a
regular Rust, it would just be toxic as fuck, and racist as
we
fuck.
went to a bike night last year in like June,
Yeah.
July, something like that, and we got surrounded by them. There was like 50, 60 of them.
That's
Pulled
crazy.
knives on us and tried to, well, said that they were gonna cut our shit off of us and blah blah blah, and
That's so
nothing went of that.
ridiculous.
But they was looked right at our black guys and like, yeah,
That's
we
so
don't want your
ridiculous.
kind here.
That's so
So
ridiculous.
we did a sit down with them and tried to, do everything politically.
Yeah.
And they had their like one-sided beliefs that they didn't want our kind here, and
It's so
told
dumb.
us that if they
Our
caught us
kind.
out,
Our kind sounds so stupid because like our kind is
it's a
humans. You know what I mean?
1960
Our kind is
it's a
humans. You know what I
1960s
mean? So
term.
you're like, it's like our kind is like, what do you mean by that, sir? Because our kind technically means like all of us. You know, like because it's humanity. Like our kind. Like if aliens came, I could be understanding maybe of that. Maybe being a xenophobe if they're really mean. You know what I mean? But even that kind of is horrible. We should be just tolerant to everything and everybody, asshole. No, seriously though, I get it, homie. You know me, I have family that's fucking mixed. I hate that shit. I get so upset when people are intolerant. So hopefully you get that dealt with easily. Fuck, I don't know if
Yeah, it ain't gonna be easy. They'd already proved that. So the end of that meeting, they basically told us that we weren't allowed to wear our colors in their state.
so,
Their state's closed down, so that if they caught us out and about, they would shoot us.
yeah, it's so dumb.
So we went to a bike night, or not a bike night. It was a toy run for the Toys for Tots Marines,
Yeah.
and they caused a big scene there. Jumped me and another dude.
That's so dumb. You got jumped? Like,
Oh yeah,
did you get hurt? I hope not.
I had some bruises and some lumps,
Fuck, that pisses me off.
but they did the shit out of toy run at a public event
Oh my god, that's
with
disgraceful.
children and women and everything like standing around us. Like started punching me in the face, and another dude jumps on the back of my back and starts slamming me in the back of the head with something that he had in his hand.
Oh, such a tough guy coming like at a point.
And then
where
a
fucking
buddy
he
of mine
knows,
come
like,
in.
somebody's not gonna
Buddy of mine come in out of nowhere. He's like,
respect him.
"Get off of him!" And there's fucking 10 dudes on him in like
I
2
bet.
seconds. We both ended up with some bruises and shit, but we came out of it pretty much unscathed, no broken bones. None of us got stabbed or shot or anything like that.
Well, that's good.
So all in all, I think we came out ahead. Like I told everybody, it's like, yeah, shit's gonna get real. Like you guys need to really understand if you're gonna lay your life down on the line for what we believe in.
No, hell yeah.
You find that out right now, because if not, I don't want to get into a situation and have somebody like turn tail and run.
No, hell yeah, for shizzle.
Because they showed aggression at a public event, so it just shows that they don't care.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
But yeah, I've been dealing with real life threats and shit like that, and just trying to live my life. Stay out of the fucking Xbox drama.
What? There's Xbox drama? What the fuck is that? What are you talking about now? The fuck?
It's always been Xbox drama.
Yeah,
I haven't talked to Steve since I left Iowa.
Steve, yeah, I know. Well, that's kind of mixed drama, though, obviously, right? Especially working with him for a bit and stuff too, but then him leaving, and you still.
I didn't really work.
there.
No, I didn't really work with him.
Oh, I thought you did
very
for
much.
a minute. Didn't he help?
Well,
you
yeah,
get the job
we
where
worked
you
at the
were
same. We worked at the same job. He ended up
Originally?
getting.
Yeah, he helped you.
Yeah, he ended up starting there, but no, if that's the reason he's not talking to me, he's a fucking idiot. It's like we've been friends way before we were working there.
Yeah, you know.
And
what
they
I mean?
fucking
That is
they cheated me out of a job. I didn't do anything to fucking, deserve to be fired, other than tell them that they weren't using me as a fucking scapegoat every time one of their insurance adjusters didn't get their math right.
I know, right?
And I stood up for myself when nobody else would, and they didn't like it.
They never.
Because they
do.
found out that I wasn't going to be their little troll.
Well, that's all they were using for
Send me-
for anyways, just to fucking
Send
you to prison.
send me to jobs and
That's what they were
send me to
doing.
jobs and shit like that weren't inspected or approved by the city, and I'm sitting here like rebuilding decks and shit like that weren't even like past inspection.
It's crazy.
And I don't know if you know the way houses are built or anything like that, but when you put a deck on, you've got like a rim board, and that rim board's got to be tied into the house with lag bolts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, well,
I don't
the
know
rim
that,
board
but
was
it's
just
crazy.
nailed into the side of the fucking wall, and the whole balcony was falling off the house. I go there to repair it, and I told them like what the deal was. And, oh, we'll put it back up, make it sturdy, and it'll be all right.
It's a ridiculous attitude to have.
All about money, man.
I know.
I'm not that kind of person. It's like I've got a conscience.
I have
or
a conscience. I have a conscience too, homie. I know. You both do.
It's like I can't knowingly put a building up that's gonna fall down and tell the people it's gonna be all right.
Okay, did I fuck up and put these too close? Ooh. Oh. No, I can do that. Okay, as long as I can get there. That's all that matters.
Oh. Let's see if the motherfucker answers. I'm calling him like every week. He doesn't answer. I've texted him on Xbox and everything. Even when he's got activity on there, I still don't get a reply back.
Oh, that's fucking ridiculous when people just fucking ghost. If I did missed any messages, I apologize. I just haven't really looked at messages. But once I saw that popped up on my screen, I was like, "What?" And I went Windows button
Yeah,
G, and it popped up. And figured that shit out.
Tried to get in Russian in here
I would
too.
never
but...
try to ignore somebody purposefully. That's for dang sure. Don't care.
Well, he's
even if
pretty.
I hated them.
He's doing pretty good at it. And fuck, we've known each other for like 12 years.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Automatic voice message.
He lived with me while we were going to college.
That's crazy.
And then moved away, got suicidal and everything, and like we worked through all that shit, and you know, we had like a brief year or whatever, we didn't talk to each other, and then he gets a hold of me and we go, you know, do some guy days and shit like that. We set up a guy day and went and watched the Supercross. Or the finals or nationals or something like that in the Supercross in St. Louis.
Yeah, no, you guys went to do a bunch of that kind of shit too, car shit, and like, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Cause you were like streaming some of it and shit for a bit there.
So like the history and shit that we got, if he's like holding the fact that I told the place that fired me that I was going to sue them.
Yeah, then fuck off. You know what I mean? It's not your fault that you had beef with a company. That shouldn't fucking have nothing to do with a friendship, honestly, ever. That's fucking ridiculous. Friendship over anything, over business and shit.
I mean, the only other thing that I did against him was whenever him and his wife were fighting and shit like that, and she's like always telling him to leave and everything. I got to the point, you know, I got frustrated with trying to help them out. It's like it seems like I help them out, and they're like, yeah, just one step forward, 2 steps back kind of thing.
Some couples you can't help the homie. You just gotta step
Yeah,
aside.
that's what I told him. I sat down with him one day, and I'm like, dude,
I've had friends like that too. No,
I can't do anything else for you.
Yeah, some friends, once you get on that, like, once you start that pattern, though, they expect, and then it's like, it just ruins the friendship. I've been there. I had friends like that.
I told him I couldn't do anything else for him. Like, if he really feels that way about his wife, he needs to just leave her.
This is a little bit better layout. Oh,
what is
that? Chewbacca? I mean, Cookie? Who's that?
Yeah, that's the Oreo.
Oreo? And then what's the other one?
You want what?
Kermit? Where's fucking...
What's in it? You got apple juice. Yeah.
I'm pretty good at that. I sound just like your dog.
Kaden, what do you want? You want to lay down and take a nap?
Take me out for a walk, Daddy. He's getting so
Charles
old.
made you in trouble? Okay.
We're all getting so old. I have a
You gotta
daughter,
sit down and
I have
time
a
out.
daughter
Here,
who's almost
you go
18
up there and
now,
lay down on
homie.
mommy's
I
pillow.
have almost an adult daughter now. What about you? How old's your oldest now?
The twins are 16.
That's crazy. So 2 more years.
Or
Yeah.
no, sorry, 15.
3 more years. Still. Probably less
They just
than
turned
3.
15.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my daughter's like, her birthday's this May coming up, and she's gonna be 18. My oldest. That's crazy. She's gonna be an adult, like legally, in Canada at least. And in Quebec, she can drink legally if she goes to Quebec. And then here, another year, she'll be able to drink legally all over.
Yeah,
Canada.
there's some states here in America where you can be 18 and drink, but you have to have your parents there. I find that a little bit awkward.
That is weird. I fucking, that is weird. I fucking think it's weird how, well, I guess it's not that weird, but how some Americans really don't even know that all of Canada, it's 19 and under, except for Quebec where it's 18. Because when they find out that, they're like, what? Because like, I've had them assume, some people like, oh, you need to be 21 to drink here. I'm like, dude, it's 19 here. And they're like, what? It's 19?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
My opinion, being
if you can
ex-military
vote,
and everything.
you can drink here. That's so dumb how you can vote down there and you can't even drink. That's so dumb.
It's
honestly.
20. You got to be 21 to buy cigarettes.
That's dumb too. If you're gonna allow cigarettes to be legal, then fucking it's like if you can vote, you should be able to do anything you need. or
21
want.
to buy cigarettes, 21 to
In
buy
my
alcohol.
opinion, in my opinion, at least, because if you have the intelligence enough to be able to be counted on to like have an opinion to like give your vote, then you should be able to do anything else in
Well,
life.
shit, in America, dead people have opinions.
I know
so.
that's right. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. I know exactly what you mean, but let's not talk. It's hilarious. Can I put this here?
The only
No,
sad
what
thing
can I
is
put
it's the truth. There's no way that they can say that the fucking ballots and shit when they started counting them and everything, they had like 5,000-6,000 in a row that would be, Democratic votes.
Yeah.
5,000-6,000 in a row. That's saying that like basically less than 0.002% of the population wanted a Republican.
I know, right? Like, fuck
It's like
off.
the odds of that were just astronomically impossible.
No, hell yeah. Little store open
Like
stuff?
in a
Yeah.
typical like situation, it would be like 90% of the population wanted one guy, so 9 votes would be for that one guy, and 1 vote would be for the other guy.
Yeah.
There's never been 5,000-6,000 in a row that had worked for any one party.
No.
and how everyone else is just so ignorant and like blind to the whole fact of that.
America, we're so really smart. What's the song called? Don't wanna be an American idiot.
Yeah, Green Day.
Like seriously, he's a very socially conscious fucking artist. If you really listen to a lot of his music, and that's awesome because it's like he really understands and gets it. You probably would love his opinion. 'Cause it's so cool, you know what I mean? Introspective. Like there really is a lot of fucking idiocracy going on, and it's like even high up. I'm not talking about like a lot of people pinpointed on like lower class, but I'm talking about like 1%ers and people in power, government figures that are like
Yeah, and that's
being
the
very,
issue. I mean,
yeah, like very a lot of idiocracy
corporation,
happening.
like they've taken the whole fact that like we use our democracy and everything like that because corporations are allowed to make money, and you have that availability for the American dream. But corporations run the country, and that
They
was
do.
never our
Yeah,
forefathers.
they run
that
everything.
was never our
Yeah, they run
forefathers'
everything.
thoughts.
Honestly, yeah, and that's what I mean. It's ridiculous. I
To-
would
to
hate
get-
to be an American, honestly, because even in Canada, it's still kind of that way. But it's not fully, but it's moving towards that way, which is kind of disgusting too. But like,
get
at least
like
there's like
in power
less
or any
control
kind of
that they have here. But yeah, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
to get any like kind of power or any kind of like position in the political like field in America, you have to be endorsed by a corporation.
Yep. Preach.
Trump has been the only person, and I'm not a pro-Trump person. Don't even like believe like that. Trump was a fucking idiot, but he was what the country needed.
No, dude, I
Because
feel
he
the
was
same
not
way. And I'm Canadian,
by
but
a
I
corporation.
know we never really got to have too much talks about it. But I feel the same way, honestly. Like, it's not like I'm pro anybody. Honestly, I don't believe in the Republicans or the Democrats. And then now this whole thing where Trump's talking about making what, like a patriot party or whatever. I'm like,
There should have been a Patriot Party from the beginning of it.
No, but I kind of
It
understand
should-
why he's saying that too. And even though he's still not really trustworthy, it's like maybe that's needed too. You know, what I
He's
mean?
not
Something-
trustworthy because he couldn't be bought.
That's the thing. That's the thing. But I'm talking about trustworthy even for the public sometimes, because like
No, we're not riding the motorbike.
introspectively, he's just been known to have like a pattern of. He is very selfish. You know what I mean?
He's childish.
No, but selfish in a way also like business wise, where like he thinks of himself and his interests. So he'll put himself over
No.
even America, I think, at points.
You're not
and
going
that's-
anywhere yet.
That's where
Your
it's
mom is not
shitty.
here. You're not asking me to leave on a fucking Sunday. And I said no. You guys will be there at Lila's tomorrow.
We got the other one lit, don't we? Is there not enough power to do all three of those lights? Do I need another solar panel? And do I need another battery? I could go buy one. I have enough scrap. That's a scary trip, though.
Oh.
That's a scary trip, though.
Yeah, in this push that Facebook and Twitter and everything did to ban him, it should have happened like long ago.
No, hell yeah, he needed to be shut down. For sure. I agree with that too. I don't agree with how much control Facebook and Twitter, or at least the algorithms or whatever they want to blame it on, like has over politics though. Like, I wish people would just step off of all of that and like just really honestly.
It was
look
never
at...
supposed to be something
I know,
like
right?
that. It was
I
never
know.
supposed to be
Because
like
everybody
a,
just
an
sees everybody's
advertisement.
opinion now, and it's like it's making it where it's like politics don't even have any meaning anymore. It's just like almost a popularity race. You know what I mean? It's like feels like you're in high school.
That's exactly what
You're
it
in high
is.
school,
And the
everybody's
person
like, I want to be president. No, I want to be
the
president.
person that wins the
It's
election
fucking
literally
ridiculous.
like
Kanye
has
West
been
will be
going...
president at some point if it keeps going this way. Is what I'm saying.
No, Kanye won't be.
No, I'm just saying out of popularity or stupidity. You know what I mean? Where people are just so fed up that
Out
they're
of-
like, yeah,
out of
let's vote him.
stupidity,
You know what I mean? It's
out of
just
stupidity,
ridiculous.
our next president of the United States is going to be Hillary Clinton.
I hope not. I hope not.
She's ran twice. She's lost twice.
I hope not.
But Biden has ran like
I hope not.
10, 12 times
I hope
and has
not,
lost
honestly.
10 or 12 times.
I hope she's not, honestly.
It's either that or
I
these
don't
people
wanna
are going to be
lose.
so ignorant to allow Bernie Sanders back in.
Holy shit. I'm gonna leave this shit here. And I'm gonna place this down. I'm gonna need that and that.
Issue.
Okay.
And won't anybody do anything, like upper echelon people won't do anything to step in and fucking get them to stop with their falsities and like just pure bullshit.
No, right?
Like they're not required to put fact or opinion on a paper. They just put quotations around it and act like it's what a person said.
No, right? Yeah. For shizzle and mizzle.
And that's just like the journalists. When you talk about the actual media, how they do things, they'll fucking record an entire like 2-hour interview with somebody and splice parts out of it and stuff like that to fit their rhetoric. Like they'll ask a question, where were you born? And then they'll give an answer, and then all of a sudden on the fucking news you'll see it. It'll be like they ask the question, what state do you want to destroy? It's just out of control.
No, yeah, for sure.
And I see it more and more and more.
Yeah. No, I know that's the worst part. Oh man, it
I
sucks
don't-
when you move your phone in Rust. It changes your phone number. Fuck. Now you're gonna have to put a new phone number outside so people know. 9770-3407. Okay, go ahead. What's that?
I don't know, man. You keep interrupting me, so I'm like losing.
Oh, sorry, man. I let you go on a train of thought for a while there. I apologize. Sorry about that.
Just America fucking sucks. It's a shitty place.
I can imagine.
That guy that ran me over on my motorcycle got arrested that day and released,
That's crazy shit.
and is still out driving around in the same car he hit me with. It's like our justice system is fucked up. Political system is fucked up. Here pretty soon the economy is going to be fucked up as they trickle in that other $1.9 trillion into the economy for people that don't want to get jobs. Staying out of that wind.
Staying under that wind, you said?
Yeah. Uncle come outside. Shit. How cold is it up there in Canada?
It is. Let me look on my phone here. I have right on my minus 4 degrees Celsius. So that's probably like what, 20 something maybe? Maybe?
I thought 0 is 32.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it goes from there.
Yeah, I don't know how fast the degrees go either. How can I switch
I'm wanting to
it
think it was
on my
like
phone
I was
here,
wanting to
maybe?
think it was like 8 or 6 or something like that per
Let me
degree in Celsius.
Let me see if I can switch it in the settings. I might be able to. Give me a second here, homie. Yeah, I can, like, easily. Fahrenheit. Boop. It is 23 degrees. See, I said in the 20s somewhere. Wow. 23
Yeah,
degrees.
it's pretty good. So it's actually
What's it
not a
there?
whole lot warmer there.
No, not really. It's pretty cold here. There's snow
Let's
outside,
see
though.
here.
We got a bit of snow, which is nice.
We get snow and then it'll melt the next day, so we have like a big bog everywhere.
Yeah. That's cool. There's my new
Let's see
numbers.
here. It is currently 47 with fog. Feels like 44.
44.
So it's above freezing.
Supposed to go up to 31 degrees tomorrow.
It's been raining. We've got a 50 tomorrow, but it's
Oh,
going to be
leave it on
raining.
Fahrenheit. That's funny. I knew that's gonna confuse me. I'm gonna be like, wow, it's so warm. Like it'll be 12 degrees. I'll be like, wow, that's so warm, but really it's like minus like 8 or 10 or whatever. Craziness. Like, oh, it seems so warm. It's in the positive.
I don't understand why we don't just have a
The same.
standard unit of measurement.
Because you guys are the ones behind, honestly. To be honest, not to like.
We've
brag,
caught back
but
up
the
with
rest
the
of the
standard
world,
sizes and
but the
stuff like
rest
that.
of the world,
We've got rid of-
including the UK, which is funny, use kilometers and Fahrenheit, Celsius and shit. Only like really America and a few.
I don't mind the miles. The miles make sense in my eyes.
What? So you'd
I
hate
don't
it,
care.
but you'd have to switch fully. Would you hate it if it was kilometers an hour? You'd feel like you're going faster. You'd be like, woo, going 100.
Yeah, you feel like you're going
100's
faster.
only
but
like
it doesn't
60.
make a whole lot of
I
sense.
know, but you're like, woo, I'm going 100. You're like, woo. And then you go 200, that's only like 120. And then you go like 300, that's like 180. You're like, woo, 300 kilometers an hour. Woo, I'm going super fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've got 180 a few times. That's easy.
Yep, I'm going about 220. About the
See,
top
so
speed I've
yeah,
done.
so that's like 3 something. That's like 350
Yeah, I
or
think it's
something. You'd be
like
like,
3.
whoa, you know what I mean? Just seeing the number, you know what I mean? It just mentally, you'd be like, it would trick your brain a little bit, even though it's the same speed. Seriously, just getting up there, you know what I mean? Climbing those numbers, you'd feel it. Mentally, you'd be like, whoa, why? Like,
I don't know. It would be hard to implement all of that because of oil changes and stuff like that. Like I think we do our oil changes
No,
quite
we-
a bit
we
differently
still-
than other countries.
well, we do liters. We sell gas by the liter. You guys just sell by the gallon.
gas by the
which is
liter.
4
That's
4
bullshit.
liters. But you do gallon, which is 4 liters, right? Exact on like 4 liters to a gallon. So that's not that hard, you know what I mean, to switch. Because then you're just paying a quarter of the amount. How much do you pay for a gallon of gas? Like
For a
4
gallon,
something?
it's $1.90 something. I think a gallon.
$1.90 a gallon for real.
Yeah.
That's like 48
50 cents a liter.
Yeah, 48 cents a liter. Dude, we're paying like 96 or 98 cents a liter up here. We're paying almost like $4 a gallon up here.
Yeah, but most of your oil bill is import.
Well, we got Alberta and shit though. Fuck you. You guys even get Alberta oil oil. Suck my dick.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you
we
do.
haven't imported any oil.
Because of, Trump. Fuck you.
In the
because
last
of
4
Trump.
years.
Yeah,
we-
shut up.
we have
Exactly. I was just
imported
about to say
zero-
fuck you
zero
because of
fucking
Trump.
containers of
Not
oil.
that I don't love Trump, but yeah, he was really
Our
a
fuel
dick to
prices
Canada
went
too.
down.
It true that though.
Our-
It did help because he was smart.
Our
yeah,
fuel
no,
prices
he's
dipped,
smart. He's
like
smart.
literally
He's smart,
$2
man.
a
He's
gallon
smart.
whenever
And
he
Texas really
hit
was
office.
pulling quite a bit of fuel, and there's like a lot of. There is still a lot of fuel that's around.
We
And
ended
Alaska,
up
the
being like
pipeline.
the top
But thank you for the
import in
pipeline,
oil to
though.
being the
Thank
top
you for
export.
allowing the pipeline, though, through BC. Suck a dick. Enjoy your Alaskan fuel.
I love the things that he
I
did
love
to
you, man. I miss you,
sustain our economy.
man. No, for real, he did.
He might have
Like you guys
he
went
might have pissed some people off, but those people in
economically,
the
you
long
guys
run
had like
turned
the
around
best.
and said yes, they did the right thing.
Yeah, you guys had the best fucking economic turnaround that you guys had in a long time. Especially like
Ever.
Obama.
Since ever.
No offense, but Obama really
even-
kind of put it more in debt after he just bailed everybody
Yeah.
out instead of trying to make them.
Because he
fucking earn
asked
it.
all these fucking other countries like China and Japan and stuff like that to give us loans. And then in the process of giving those loans, also in that little tiny piece of paper that was our cash for clunkers thing that was going on,
Yeah.
where we got rid of all of our junk cars and stuff like that, all of them were sent over to China. So they got all of our
China.
aluminum, all of our steel, all of
China.
our copper, all of
China.
our just all of our precious metals inside those cars they got.
Yeah.
And then we're sitting here buying all of that shit back from them.
Fuck them. China. Fucking China.
I cracked up whenever Trump did his exit speech and,
I know. Right?
and talked
Fucking
about the
China.
China virus.
Fucking China. Fucking the Wu-Tang virus. China.
He pissed so
China
many
and
fucking
the-
people
I
off
know.
with just saying it was the China virus. And
The
then
China virus.
he's like, okay,
That
it's the China virus.
The Wu-Tang virus.
Fucking just laugh so hard when I watched that.
No, hell yeah. The whole world is kind of a joke, honestly. I hate saying it. I just want to be, you know what I mean? I'm just me. I'm just learning that. Just to trust yourself, trust your own instincts, and survive on your own, you know what I mean? Don't really trust anybody. I get why some people and why some criminals are at least tax evaders, you know what I mean? Why they do that, honestly. Because it's like you get so fed up in life, you're just like, you know what? It's not even that you don't want to pay taxes, because if it was worth it, you know what I mean? You do it, but it's more like, fuck them, they're not getting my money. Fucking assholes, they're not doing anything fucking right or appropriate with it, and I have no fucking say to be able to fix anything, you know what I mean? Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
that's how everybody feels in
And
America.
there are people
well,
who
at
evade
least
taxes
at least
that
the
do it
people
for
in
that
America
reason,
that-
and that's the crazy part. And then they get arrested and go to jail because they evade taxes, you know what I mean? That's the crazy fucking part. And it's just about them being a patriot and not being like, not one to be fucked around with. Like a true idealist understands what the main goal is, but a lot of people get lost in that, and then now corporations have found a way to put a stranglehold alongside fucking lobbyists and fucking all that bullshit is.
Well, we got the
ridiculous.
flawed justice system that makes money off
That
of
too.
criminals.
That too. Yeah, the more criminals they put in, the more money they make. Should get paid.
All corporate ran hospitals, corporate
Ran
ran
everything. No, I know it should be way more government run shit. And what it should be too is government should also own and run like certain bigger corporations and businesses that fucking make internal revenue that go towards the government, because you know what that does? That alleviates the amount and need for taxes. That's why Sweden and Finland and certain countries like that are so successful, because they have zero taxes, bro, and yet they still have like free healthcare, free dental care, free prescription benefits, like, and when you're like, when you become homeless, they get you an apartment, give you like, they buy you a house, give you a house to live in, and then pay all your bills so you can food and eat, like, all because the government just like has these corporations that they own that run shit, as well as like everything is public run too, like for, like you said, power, fucking everything. So it makes it all controlled too, like for price wise, more affordable too. Because it's just like there's too many people trying to make too much money. That 1% is
Well,
almost a 2%. That 1% is almost a 2%. I don't care what anybody says. They gotta stop calling it the 1% soon, because it's getting that big, kind of, honestly. There's a lot of greedy motherfuckers out there. capitalism. That's what it is. You guys aren't. It's not a democracy anymore. America's a capitalist country. It's just
Yep.
capitalist run, capitalist fucking thought unowned. Unfortunately, and we're headed that direction in Canada. You know, we're supposed to be responsible government and kind of democratic in a way, but we're run by liberals, so it's really libertarian, I guess. So philosophy when the liberals fucking win, run and get in office, and then conservatives are as a conservative type fucking train of thought. So many different trains of thought. Democrats are kind of conservative, aren't? No, the Republicans are kind of conservative.
Republicans are conservative.
The liberals are kind of like the Democrats. They're the left, yeah. And then the right side is the conservatives here. And then we have the NDP, which is the New Democratic Party, which actually is kind of a good, kind of idealistic, kind of good party. But it's kind of similar to what the Patriot Party would be and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's more an offshoot where it's like, listen, we're tired of this two-party system. But it happened a little
We're
while
tired
back
of the
now.
two-party
I
system.
think it happened in the 70s, ours, so.
It's the two-party system is flawed. I mean, you got one
Yeah, you
side
gotta
of the
break free of that, get a third system.
one
third
side of the
level.
party that's 100% for the corporation and stuff like that, and making money, which, like you said, should be called something else and
Well,
not
So,
Republican or Democrat.
being a 42-year-old Canadian who's only got to learn and know American politics through whatever I've ingested through the internet or whatnot, the way I look at it is the Democrats were supposed to be the idealists, and then the Republicans were the ones who were like the greedy ones who were run by like the corporations. But then somehow,
Oh,
for some
no.
reason, the
That's
Democrats
all
now
fucked.
are fucking like
completely
totally fucking greedy as fuck, and they're just
Mhm.
all about like being run by money. And then the Republicans kind of almost switching sides a bit, but yet still have an old guard of old like lobbyists, like people run. You know what I mean? Like that's the weird part about the Republicans. But the Republicans are almost, it is almost switching a bit, but they do need a third bipartisan party. And it's
We
hard
just
to-
need
it's hard
somebody
for me
finally
even
for the
saying
American
these
people
words
like
because
Trump
I'm
was.
so fucking stupid, you know what I mean? So I apologize if I'm sounding dumb, but I'm trying my best here.
And then Biden already has proven to be a fucking pushover.
Yeah, and Kamala Harris hates like
Kamala
she's a
hates black
racist.
people.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
She's racist. Like
Yeah,
she hates
but
black people.
half
She hates
the
Hispanics.
shit she
and
signed up
she's
in
half
California
Hispanic,
when
half
she,
black. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
She's
half
the
the shit
hardest.
she signed
of
up
those
was
people.
literally to segregate
Yeah, it's
those
ridiculous.
races, black and
No,
Mexican,
it's so
and to throw them in jail
ridiculous.
so they could make money off of them.
It's so ridiculous.
And it's no better. It's no better than Biden because Biden wants segregated schools.
I don't even think Biden. I don't care. I don't think it really matters what Biden wants. Unfortunately, I think it's somebody. I think the Democratic Party has
He's
had
a puppet.
exactly since like probably I don't know when, because like honestly, it might even been since Bill Clinton before then, because Bill Clinton might have been a puppet. Now I'm looking at and thinking Obama definitely seemed like he was a puppet. And
I
then,
don't think Clinton.
And now
was,
Biden will easily
Oh yeah,
be
Bill.
a puppet. I'm talking about
Bill Clinton was the puppet.
He seemed
Yeah,
like
Bill
now
Clinton. I
because
was
of all the
thinking Bush.
shit. No, because all the shit that's opening up. No, Bush was Republican. That's what I mean. I don't think the Republican Party has had a puppet type system. I think the Republican leaders have had more control. But I think the Democrats, their leaders have lost control a long time ago, and I think somebody else has been speaking for them, honestly.
Bush
Whoever it
used
is.
his family vendettas and stuff
That's
over
the
greed
thing,
to
though. And
push his agenda.
Halliburton is owned by fucking the Bush family, isn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Halliburton. It's all about Halliburton going after that oil. Let's go to war with Iraq. There's oil. We need some of that oil. Fuck, let's control that oil. Halliburton oil.
Yeah.
I'm not
Americans
stupid.
are-
I see that.
Americans are fucking
Same with George
dumb
Bush.
and
Did the same
just-
thing. George H.G. Bush did the
Yeah,
same thing.
that's why I said it was like a
Get out of
family
the
family
road.
deal.
Sorry, hey, come back. I want to be friends.
Oh, no, you're fine.
No, I want to be
I just
friends.
didn't want to hit you.
You want some water? Hey, I'm looking for you got some tarp to sell? I got some like scrap to sell. I give you for some tarp. I want to look at some
here.
tarp. No, I
Go
don't.
buy fertilizers at Bandit Camp.
Fertilizers?
Go if you go by the
Jesus.
you can recycle them for tarps and wood.
What? You just go to a recycler and use a recycled fertilizer?
Yeah. So hang on, my Discord.
I almost died.
This guy's being nice. I'm also on Xbox app on my PC talking to a friend too in my head.
Oh
That's
yeah.
it. Hey, look, another dude.
He just
Please
did a
don't kill
double
me, guys. I don't have
cross in
anything.
that
I
car.
came naked.
No, that's
The only thing I have is this, just to break shit to get shit.
no, that's my teammate. It's no,
Okay,
it's
cool,
no
cool.
Run across
chaos
some
and stuff,
peoples.
He looks like a
shit, you know.
god. Yeah, yeah.
But no, if you take
safe.
if you take that to Bandit
You look
Camp and you
cool.
buy like you buy planting beds or you buy the fertilizers,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
a big black thing that you put stuff into
Yeah,
fertilizer.
yeah.
The composter. If you
Yeah.
recycle those, they'll give you tarps.
Yeah, yeah, cool.
So if you need
cool.
tarps, you can go get it that
Cool,
way.
cool. Usually I just hit barrels till I get them, but yeah, I'll do that too. Sweet. Now I know how to actually farm them
if you look stuff up,
online.
yeah,
I should have done that.
rustlabs.com and rustwiki.
I should have
Yeah,
done that. I just
There's,
was
like, all
trying the
kinds of
natural
ways to
way. Leave
kinda,
me
like-
alone. Okay, sometimes I try to
No,
just
you're
find
good.
out and
I'm
ask
trying to help
people.
ya.
This is an RP server a little, so I'm just trying to. You look cool with your like.
No, you're good. Yeah, I play.
Is that for welding? Is that a welding mask you got on there? It's nice. It's cool.
No, it's a metal mask.
I like the skin on it.
It helps like headshot damage.
Let me take a closer
Yeah, it
look
helps
on
with
that.
like headshot damage. You get shot in
Can
the
you
face
see?
and shit.
Look straight into the light. Tell me, how many fingers am I holding up, sir? Have you been drinking?
0.
You've been driving. You almost hit me on the road. Have you been drinking, sir?
You're just standing in the middle of the road on drugs.
You have a you have a good day.
Later,
sir.
man.
You
Yeah, have a good
day.
one.
Thank you, homie. All right, let's get back to talking. Sorry about that. That's hilarious. I love meeting people in this game. Honestly, games become like a super fun thing to do. No joke. This is on Xbox now. It's been on it for a while. I haven't had an Xbox forever, homie. It's so weird. It feels so weird to not have an Xbox forever. I've just been playing PC because this PC legitimately is as good. My laptop's as good as my Xbox One X was. Isn't that crazy?
Aiden, open the door.
And yet it's old. It's like a year old now, but so is the Xbox One X. Do you have a Series X or anything? Or you still just got the One X?
1X. Yeah, I got two
that's all you
1Xs.
That's all yeah, exactly. That's all you need, honestly, right now. I wouldn't even worry about the Series X for a little while until games are,
I
up to
I
the
don't.
par of.
I wait until they
You
start
get it.
finding the fucking problems with
Yeah,
it.
exactly. You get it. That and
Did the
until
same thing with
games are
X.
actually up to par. You know what I mean? Because right now they're honestly, the way it looks on it isn't that much noticeably better. So it's like, what's the
Right, your eyes don't perceive much
Yeah.
past 720, so
No, I just mean even just like quality wise for like shading and like whatnot that they're talking about. That visually you can notice even isn't that much better, but it will be.
Oh,
because
yeah,
it has
and
the
until
power
then,
to be. It's just,
all that has to worry
just-
about, or all that has
we're
to
not
do with
there
operating
like programming
systems.
wise. Yeah, exactly.
We don't have the appropriate operating system to be pushing all of that out.
Well, it does on the Series X. It has that now. It has the infrastructure. The problem is just they haven't gotten up to that part yet, like programming and developing wise. Who's this? Hey, what up, homie? You want to be friends? I got presents. I give you presents. Brett, don't shoot me. I'll give you a present. I'll give you a present. I
Jesus.
promise. I promise. I'll give you a present. I'll give you a present, homie. I give you 3 presents. I got barely anything. I came naked, anyways. But I'll give you presents. Stop shooting me. You're an asshole. You're a fucking dick. You know that? You're a dick. You're a dick. You're a fucking dick! What's up? What's up, Casey? I love you, buddy. I'm just running as fast as I can. I'm bleeding. I'm at 40 health. I got tons of food. Got tons of water on me. I just gotta keep running. I'm gonna run away. I don't care about tarps. I know how to make tarps now. I'll buy tarps from somebody out in the city I'm at where it's safe. And where my house and base is. And where the bar is that I work at and play music. I'm just gonna remember about playing music. Fuck life. Fuck all this bullshit. Am I heading the right way? Yeah, east, east, east. I live east. My heart is beating so hard right now. 35 health. Is the guy chasing me? I'm so scared. I think he is. I don't want to look back. How do you look back? Is there a button to look back? Without, like, you know, like a look back button? C, is it? No. I'm so scared. My heart's beating. I'm not bleeding anymore. Oh, I got stuck on something. I don't have my gun with me. I put it in my. At least I can't lose my gun because I didn't have it on me. I think he didn't chase me. I think he didn't chase me. I think he gave up. I think he was like, "Fuck that shit. It's not worth it." Like, I went up to talk to him and everything. What a meanie. What a big meanie. 2 guys in cars didn't even run me over and try to kill me. Fucking meanie. Okay. Just gonna eat some corn. Fine. Alright, what did I get? No fertilizer or anything. What a fucking asshole. Where am I? Holy fuck, I'm way over there. I'm gonna go up to the north, to where it's a little colder. My fucking wrist is sore from running. That's the only time you would ever hear that is fucking right now with this stuff. Hey, what up, Mike? Thanks for watching, homie. Can we back to the politics talk? Oh yeah, we can definitely get back to the politics talk. Hey Casey, I forgot I'm live. We've been live the whole time on YouTube,
shit.
and somebody was watching. Do you want to say some more shit about politics? He wants to hear more talk. He likes the opinion. Because he agrees. A lot of the friends I have who are American agree. There's a lot of people who are frustrated in America. And I obviously make friends with people who are obviously not well off, you know what I mean? They're already lower, maybe lower middle, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we would be considered lower class.
Like, I think of middle class as like 80,000 or more, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's gotta be
and that's
pretty
exactly where the drawing point
Yeah, so
is
you're
right
like-
at 80,000.
yeah,
so
you're more
75,000
lower
or less,
Yeah.
you're lower
middle
class.
Or lower, yeah, exactly. Which is ridiculous, but still.
And that's $75,000 per person eligible to make money,
That's-
not $75,000
household.
per
No,
household.
exactly, yeah. No, I know, homie. No, I know. I know. I keep track of a lot of that kind of weird shit for some reason. It has always been interesting to me with American shit. Don't know why. As you can tell, I'm pretty educated that way.
As America
But
is
it's all
supposed to be the
stuff
4
I
leaders
consume
of
myself. Sorry, go ahead.
economy, technology, everything else.
Yeah.
And we're asking for loans from other countries.
Even though he seems like a puppet now, Bill Clinton, that's where I honestly started getting interested in politics. It's when he became president as a Canadian. Because I was young too around that time. I was like 18, 17, 18, 16, 17, 18, you know what I mean? 19, 20. So it's like, he was cool. He seemed cool. So I got interested in then. And then ever since then, I've always kind of kept an eye on what the fuck's going on down there.
I honestly felt like by now they would have Biden impeached for previous, indiscretions and shit like that. And Kamala Harris would become first, female president. As they're saying
I
now,
hope
the first
not.
black
I
female
know, but I
president
hope
of
not.
the
That's
United
what
States.
It seems like what's happening. Seems like they know Biden's gonna die. Put that puppet in, and then Kamala can do what we'll say, tell her to do, because she hates fucking everybody anyway. She loves money probably, and they'll just pay her a lot of money under the table somewhere. It'll go all.
She really loves
funded
money.
through like some kind of Swedish offshore.
She was a lady of the night
Oh, that's crazy.
to a mayor in California. That's how she started her career in politician
Yeah, by
or
fucking another
politics.
mayor. Yeah, that's crazy. It's disgusting. Whore!
So here we got it. We got a pedophile and a
Pedophile
prostitute
whore. I know.
in office right now.
That's gross.
And one of the first things they did to help our country out was allow, gay people and
I have nothing
stuff
wrong
like
with gay
that
people, though,
into
but go ahead.
the opposite gender restroom.
Yeah. That you
So
gotta be careful
basically-
there. You're talking about transgender things. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'm
there.
talking about
No, you gotta be
transgender,
careful there.
and I-
honestly, no, yeah, no, and I
and
get that.
Honestly,
That's
have
why
an
I
issue
kind
with
of
it because if somebody walks into my daughter's restroom with a dick,
No, yeah. Can I talk though about that? Because I get that. I get the frustration there. And what I think, just because I'm streaming too, what I think, in my opinion, on that would be, Casey, is that I agree with, and they kind of have it up here in some places where it's like a special bathroom, I guess, like a mixed gender
Yeah, well,
bathroom that's specifically made
segregating.
for exact. But it's not even segregating. It just gives that option for those people to like use that bathroom, but it's only a single use type thing, so they can go there. Otherwise, it's like, because it's like, come on now. It's like just pushing limits, because I get that. It's just about boundaries, and some people aren't comfortable. Some people are not comfortable with their children being around. It's not that they have anything wrong with transgender people. It's just that it's just uncomfortable, especially in bathroom situations and stuff with children. I get that. I understand that, Casey. I understand where you're coming from. That's all I want to say. But go ahead.
No, I've got no hate toward
No,
it
I
at
know
all.
at
But
all. I know.
my opinion, you should go to the restroom in which your genitalia entails.
Unless you get it
You got a
changed
penis, you're going to a men's
doctor-wise.
restroom.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
you get it changed doctor-wise. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly. 100.
Shouldn't be nobody walking into a female restroom with a penis because they feel that day they want to be a girl.
No, exactly. Because some people
Fuck
push.
that.
Well, what it is some people push limits and are assholes, and then aren't actually transgender but pretend they are just to get away
Yeah.
with being around kids. I get what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying, homie. And that's where you gotta be careful. I
And
hate
there's
that
so
shit.
many chomos in America that, you know, you can't weed them out.
No, hell yeah, no, yeah, homie. I get it. I get it. I agree. 100%.
And I don't consider myself to be racist
I
or
know,
anything
not
like
at
that,
all.
but
Well,
I
you're
don't.
definitely
That
not
shit
racist
just
when you're. Yeah.
that shit just bugs
Okay.
me.
No, hell yeah.
Like you, I've got daughters.
Exactly right. We have kids.
I'd like to shield them from certain things. That being one of them. No, not the fact that there are people out there that, you know, either have both genitalia or don't want the genitalia they have. I don't want to shield them from that. I want to shield them from the fact that they go to the
No, yeah.
restroom and there's some fucking
Yeah,
chomo
you
in
don't-
there that
you
wants
don't
to
wanna- yeah, you
touch
don't-
them in some
You're not trying to
nefarious
hide
way.
them. Yeah, you're not trying to hide them from fucking people who are genuine. Yeah, you're just trying to get them away from people who aren't and are being disgusting. Fucking human beings and fucks. Honestly, I can't even
Whew.
think about it. Kind of disgusts me. It makes me
we could honestly talk
Yeah,
about
let's
that
not talk
topic
about-
for,
yeah, let's
for
not talk about-
hours. But
Dude, somebody called somebody a P here in this server, like a pedo bear, you know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
was like, honestly, I was like, listen, if you can't come up with better humor than that, being in this situation, please just leave. I don't even want to be around you, you know what I mean? Like, that's just ridiculous. It's very immature humor, even making fun of it. If somebody was calling this dude I was playing with, Billy the Goat, they were calling him, oh, Billy's a pedophile, because they were mad at the bar that we were working at for a minute, and they were pretending they were like, what do you call it, like, protesting outside. But it's like, come on now, grow the fuck up. That's like not a, good sense of humor.
it's not a joke.
Yeah, you can joke about other things is all, you know what I mean? That's kind of more funny than that. That's
Like that's a very serious
yeah, you get
like
it.
stab at someone.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. That's not something to use as humor is all. But kids, you know what I mean? Kids, if they're young people, kids are like, they think that shit's funny. It's like, haha, you're a pedophile. Ha, 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 you're a what? Why you get so offended? Because you are a pedophile? Ha, ha, ha. You know what I mean? That kind of fucking attitude. And then it pisses
Yeah.
people off even more because you're a little bit more mature and an adult. And you're like, listen, I'm going to fucking... I have anger issues, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you if you keep it up, kid. Type, people.
My
sometimes
old
yeah,
comment used to be,
you know
I'm
what
gonna
I mean.
jump through this fucking microphone and I'm gonna grab you by your
Yeah,
throat and choke the
exactly.
shit out of you.
Exactly, you know what I mean? Because some people get really offended, and some kids don't understand that, and they're gonna piss some people off.
I miss the good old days of Xbox when you could say, yeah, your mom's a fat bitch. or something like that. You can't say any of that anymore. I called somebody a pussy and got removed from the ambassador program and the
Oh shit!
beta program.
Just for saying pussy.
just
oh my
because I
God.
said pussy.
Because
Yeah.
you were upset at them. Fuck. That's how it's getting nowadays, though. Like simp.
But
You can't even say
literally,
simp
the
on
same
Twitch,
person-
homie.
the
Simp
same
is such a
person would call me a
ridiculous
fifth.
word. So dumb.
The same person would call me a fifth
Oh. Fuck
and
off.
nothing fucking happened. It's like,
That's
oh, because that's slang and it's not in the dictionary. You know, it's French for faggot.
It is, yeah. See, you understand.
But it's okay. You can call me a faggot, but I can't call him a pussy.
I know, right? I've always lived by the fucking knowledge and term of my life where I treat people with the kind of respect that I look for.
Oh yeah.
unless they're very disrespectful to me, and then sometimes I need to understand and walk away from those type of people instead of getting short and fucking responding and giving them what they want, because normally I just
Yep.
fucking go
No,
off.
people are toxic and just get off on people's aggravation and
Yeah,
frustration.
and I need to learn to walk away sometimes from those stupid people instead of doing what I do sometimes, because I get really annoyed quickly. Like I heard somebody using hard R the other day, and I almost fucking went off. I wanted to flip. I was like, who the fuck is even using that term nowadays in this year, in this day and age?
Oh,
It's
retard.
ridiculous. Yeah, no. No, not that R. The hard R, like N-word, but with a hard R. Like legit, I heard it, and I was like, are you fucking
okay.
kidding me? Who the fuck said that? It was in the GTA RP server I was in, and I was a moderator at the time. Like, I could legit, like,
Yeah.
ban him from the server forever. I was like, who the fuck
I have a
said
problem with
that?
that word, and it doesn't care. I don't care if you're black or white or Mexican
don't
or,
say that word
whatever
anymore.
saying
Yeah,
it.
that
You don't
word,
say
yeah.
it. It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
politically incorrect, so it
Yeah.
should be
It's
taken
just
out of the
ignorant.
vocabulary,
It's as ignorant
vocabulary
as
of everyone.
It's as ignorant as you think the word is to use, and that's why you're saying it. Because that's what
Yeah.
technically what they're using the term for, is for somebody who's ignorant. But it's as ignorant as that fucking reason. It's ridiculous, and I hate it too. And I'm glad you do. And I figured you were the same. Because it's fucking ridiculous.
I'm in a club comprised of about 75% black people.
That's awesome. But yet have white, but then
And
but
they
are
don't run
understanding enough
around
to have
calling
white
each
people.
other the
That's the
N-word.
best part. You know what I mean? But understanding enough to have white people.
Oh, we got white people, we've got Jewish people, we've got a couple Guatemalans, Puerto Ricans.
Guatemalans just sounds funny. It's like we have Guatemalans, we have cantaloupes, we have honeydew melons.
You're thinking guacamole.
no, no, just the word too. It just sounds like a melon. You know what I mean? Guatemalan. I wasn't thinking I wasn't thinking guacamole. No, I was just thinking it sounds like, like a melon, like Guatemala. We have Guatemalans, we have fucking... Oh shit, I just fell asleep. I gotta get back in quick. My body's like in the middle of nowhere right now. Oh, the
You better
server
quit
is
breaking
down.
the crayons, little boy.
I'm good. The server's just down right now. It'll be back up here in a second.
But no, back on the politics and everything,
Yeah,
the
man.
Trump thing,
Yeah. Mom, I got some viewers watching.
I,
Hey, what up? Negro Lam. Hola. Who you there? Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, we're talking. You can hear us talking. Just listen. It's a podcast. We're podcasting, homie. Sorry. All right, go ahead.
I think we need another, I'm not going to say Trump, but at least another person that can't be bought.
No, yeah, you need more honest people who don't want to it to go the way that it normally goes.
He was so transparent in the fact that it pissed people off.
Yeah.
That's why I completely agree with the fact that Facebook and Twitter banned him. It should have happened a long time ago. It should have happened before he even became a president.
No, hell yeah.
Because he's unfiltered and just unchained on the chats. He says what he wants when he wants. And to be a leader in anything, your voice and attitude, everything that you put off makes other people do the same thing.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely, I agree. For sure.
It was one of those things, like they used to say, it's a do as I say, not as I do, and that's literally what he was pushing.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like Trump, but he did more good things for this country than any president has in my lifetime.
No, hell yeah. I agree with that too, for sure.
Made our economy sustain itself. Had he had not done that, we'd have been in a really, really bad situation.
Right.
When this virus hit.
No, yeah, for sure.
And that's another thing that I don't completely 100% believe in, is the fact that the virus is so rampant in this country.
Yeah, right.
Is that 400,000 people have died in this country from the coronavirus? Yet you look how they were scoring those totals and everything like that in the earlier year of last year, it was
Well,
like,
some of those people could have been dying from natural causes anyways. They're close to dying
yeah, because
anyways, and then
they were
caught
dying of
it. Yeah, no,
cancer, or
yeah,
the
I know.
people like
No, I
got
know. I
into a
know
car
about all that, yeah.
accident
You gotta
and
think
wrecked,
like
and they
you gotta
decided
think like more
to
of a
test them.
rational human being when you're listening to input and advice or like shit like that for sure. I always try to keep an open mind and understand that like and know like come on now.
It all comes off of media and just trying to scare people. They want to get people to believe what they are telling you. Look here so you don't look here.
Oh shit!
Listen.
I just read an update that went out today, like just an hour ago for the RP city that I'm in, Lucid City. So it's by the chief of police. It says, "Hello everyone. We're noticing a big rise in criminal activity and gangs being created right and left." I'm gonna bring it over here so the stream can see it. Yeah, okay, right and left. So we're going to be enforcing a state of emergency, which means all officers can do the following without any probable cause and or will always be authorized. Lethal authorization,
Oh
searches,
shit.
and imprisonments. This means that everyone is going to be searched if stopped for an actual reason. If you flee a scene, lethal is authorized. Also, Miranda rights won't be needed under
So we're gonna
arrest
call that
or read to you.
the American
Yeah,
Criminal
it's
Act.
just it's pretty much martial law. It's pretty much martial law is happening in fucking my city right now. That's hilarious.
That's exactly what happens
That's
in
awesome.
America.
That's kind of awesome because it was getting out of
Like,
hand,
to the
honestly.
T.
Except for our gang, and our gang will be fine because we don't do anything where the police love us. All the police
Your
love
gang
dealing
won't
with
be
us.
fine.
No, our family, because we don't even call it a gang. That's the thing. We're a criminal organization. We changed that
Yeah.
a long time ago.
We don't consider ourselves a gang either,
Yeah,
but
that's
us
dope.
being one percenters in America, the
You gotta be
FBI
careful.
consider
Yeah,
us
you
a
gotta be,
criminal
yeah.
organization.
No, yeah, you gotta be careful, obviously, yeah. In real life, when you consider things like that. Where is this server? I want to play on it. Where is it? It's like...
See how we're a motorcycle club, yet they look at us like a motorcycle gang. It's the complete wrong view. Like, federal government wants people scared of motorcycle clubs when motorcycle clubs were, founded and brought up with family and community in mind.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, there's some bad ones out there, just like there's bad officers and everything else, but you're gonna let those bad ones, like, name, like, everyone?
For real, though, right? I'm just gonna put on rescuing villagers in Minecraft. It's Minecraft
I mean,
hardcore.
there's just tons and tons of shit that the motorcycle community has done during the race riots and stuff like that help the communities out, and people are all like, oh, well, motorcycle gangs are coming, everyone be afraid.
No, yeah, for sure, right?
The San Francisco race riots, the club that I was in was setting their guarding businesses and stuff like that as people were running through and looting like they were doing during the Black Lives Matter protests.
No, yeah, for sure, right?
Well, bud.
Oh,
Yeah, there was another protest yesterday while I was down there in Texas.
yeah.
Black Lives Matter protest had just about, I'd say 3/4 of the people that I seen had an AR that was in the little march that they were doing.
Yeah.
God damn, it feels good to be.
Everyone in America has gotten so soft.
Not America, the world, homie. The world, homie.
It feels so isolated though.
we're so just
to us.
relying on technology and fucking and everything working for us. Going to the store, buying things, everything
Look,
just
Kaden.
being there catered to us. We're all soft,
Will you leave the dog alone?
except for Joe Rogan and David Goggins. Animals like that. Black licorice saltwater taffy. That's good.
Yeah, I'm smashing these monsters, huh?
I'm gonna watch some PewDiePie though, buddy. What are you doing? What are you up to? While I wait
I'm
to play
playing
Rust
Minecraft
again.
Dungeons.
Okay.
Oh, you weren't even talking to me.
Can we talk later? Can I like message you after I'm done watching PewDiePie or something? Is that cool?
Are you
How
talking to
we
me
don't-
or somebody
Yeah,
else?
you fucking motherfucker.
Yeah, you
Obviously,
can
you're the only one I'm talking to right now.
Oh,
Just I
you
don't
were
want.
in your
I just
stream.
don't want to be
I thought you were
rude
talking
or
to somebody
no.
in the
Yeah, I'm
stream.
still on the stream. I just don't want to be rude and interrupt and fucking. Just want to let you know, like I'm gonna do that for a bit, probably on stream, and then see if I can get back into my Rust server, and then once I'm back in there, maybe give you a message or whatever, and we can talk
All right.
again. Cause it's nice talking to you, buddy. Maybe we can play something again too. I can still play Minecraft with you because I got Bedrock Edition, like the regular Minecraft. I can still pop into that. Maybe we can do a new
So
new something or something. I got a new one that we could join.
the realms and stuff work on the PC.
Yeah, not just realms, like in general, Minecraft beta, or I mean Bedrock Edition, is compatible. It's like you can play with anybody, like even PlayStation and everybody. If you have Bedrock.
Dwayne.
But it's super easy with PC because it's all built through this Xbox app. So, yeah. So maybe I can do that in a bit.
What, Kaden?
But I'll let you go, homie.
All right, brother.
You get to Caden. Alright.
Be back. For those of you who don't know, I've been on a little break, and I've been mainly just playing Minecraft on my off time. So it feels really good to be back from playing Minecraft to play Minecraft. Hey, remember? Oh wait, now that I don't have a face cam, I gotta
know,
do this.
right? Cops
Hey,
are
remember?
I might make
Remember when I played
an appearance
Minecraft
back again
ironically?
tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait, take a little break.
Anyway, we're
Come
back.
see what happens.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Go
guys.
back.
Sorry, this is annoying. I actually
anybody
learned a
even
lot
noticed I was
playing it on my off time. For those of you who haven't watched it in live streams, by the way, we did 12-hour live stream trying to build a fucking meatball, and I almost died. My gear is it's just terrible. To be playing hardcore on this level with this kind of gear, it's just not okay. So I wanna get my frick chamber back in action. Do you guys remember that? Unpaid for our labor, but alive if he decides. Forced to frick all day and night. I want to get it back into gear, and to do so, we gotta find a village. And one thing I learned while playing Minecraft offline is maps are actually very useful. I never really, I don't know how I always play without using maps, but they're very helpful. No one told me. God damn it. So, we're gonna start off today by heading out on a little adventure. Isn't that right? Is he alive? He's alive. He's fine. He's fine, guys. Jürgen! I missed you, man. I missed
Uh-oh. Stinky poop.